Hi Delish Kitchen lovers, how are you all doing? You're welcome back. Join me, let's make shredded beef vegetable pasta. In your pots, in your very dried empty pot, you add in your oil, place it on the fire, on the heat, then add in your shredded beef. This is what it should look like. You cut it into stripes, into, this sizes. Add it into the oil, into the hot oil, then keep turning this, keep stirring this so it doesn't get burnt. As you this is frying, you keep doing it. As you're doing it, you notice that the color it's changing. Keep doing that. Then after some time, you notice that it's even producing some juice. Okay, so when you notice this the beef itself is producing some juice into the oil that you're using to fry it. Okay, so when you notice this, the next thing you add into this is your onions. You keep stirring. You should be cooking and frying with the onions. Okay, after 3 to 5 minutes, you add in your curry, thyme, spices. Are you following? Curry, thyme, and a spice of choice. Is that clear? Then into that you add in your seasoning cubes. You keep stirring it. You can see it's making sense already. At this point, if you have a bite of the chicken, of the beef, you would notice that it's getting it's getting tender somehow. Now after some time, you add in your tomato paste. When I say tomato paste, I mean your shumbo, tomatoes, onions that you blended. Add it in there. Then the next thing you add is any seasoning of choice. After that, you add in your tomato paste. This time, I mean the tin tomatoes or your sachet tomatoes. The first one you added is actually the one you processed yourself. The tomato, the shumbo. Okay. Now at this point, that is me adding my spag into the pot. Make sure your water gets boiled before you add it. Add it in and close it, and close the pot to allow it to cook on its own. Now this, what I'm adding at this point, is my meat stock. This meat stock has been in the freezer. If you don't have it, water can do, but if you have meat stock in the freezer or anyone that you didn't finish in your previous cooking, feel free to add it to it. Okay, this meal would not take you up to an hour. It's a very simple but delicious meal that you can make in just 45 to 50 minutes. Now into that boiling goodness, I'll add in your vegetables, any vegetables of choice, but I use my green bell peppers and carrots. Is that clear? So at this point, you notice that the spaghetti is done, is ready. So at this point, I will just sieve it, then add all of the content into the spaghetti, or if you have a bigger pot for the stew, just transfer the spag into the stew. Then you give it a quick stir, turn it very well, check your seasonings. If it's okay by you, then trust me, your spag, your shredded beef vegetable pasta is ready. This is what it will look like. You would love it. Your family will ask for more, your children would ask for more. Thanks for watching. Follow, subscribe, share.